Hey guys, Tony from Cycling Centre here. So today we're just going to look at a couple of different helmets, in essence both performing the same function but two very different designs. There's been a lot of debate recently about people who do and don't wear helmets, completely personal preference, and without going into it too much, my personal preference is that you wear a helmet, keep your head safe in one piece, and is one of the most valuable pieces of cycling gear. So we're going to look at the Kask Mojito, and we're going to look at the Specialized S-Works Evade. So I actually managed to get this at quite a good deal. I actually got this for £69 from shop2.net, but typically these range from around £70 to £110. And then the S-Works Evade, I paid around £145 for this about a year ago, and prices are around about £125 at the moment. So one's your kind of more sort of traditional standard shaped helmet, and the other is much more your kind of aero type helmet. Now apparently this is supposed to save around 40 seconds over 40 kilometers. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I think probably for mere mortals like you and I don't think it's going to make a huge amount of difference. Factory weight for the Kask is 220 grams. I weighed this earlier and it came in at 230, so just a little bit over what's stated. And this, the Evade, so this is stated 278 grams. Weighed this earlier for a small that was, for a medium this actually came in at 270 grams, so very marginal differences between the two helmets. So the Kask, super lightweight, very comfortable. I've only been using this recently, but it is already a fantastic helmet. So if you just look at the inside of the helmet, you can see it's actually got quite a significant amount of padding in the helmet, and that really adds to the comfort. And although it's got a lot more padding than the Evade, it is already much lighter. Now we look at the Evade on the inside. The inside of the Evade is actually pretty basic. There's actually not that much padding at all whatsoever. But strangely enough, you don't actually notice it. For a year I've been using this now, this has been probably the most comfortable helmet I've ever owned. No, it's not cheap at £145, or that's £125 now. It's quite a significant amount of money to spend on a helmet. And the other thing with the Evade is that it is quite a Marmite type helmet. A lot of people don't like that kind of aero look. It doesn't suit them. And on the subject of looks, the one thing I really struggle about is looks for helmet. Most helmets I try on end up looking like a mushroom. I went through several different bike shops, tried on lots of different brands, and they all were far too bulky, too much of an overhang, and really gave quite a poor look. Unfortunately, out of all the bike shops, I couldn't actually get to test the Kask. None of them stocked it, and although I advise against just ordering a helmet off the internet because it may not look right, fit, etc., go and try on three different bike shops. I took a bit of a punt, bit of a gamble with this helmet, and it actually fits really well. So what we'll do is we'll just put these helmets on, give you a look and feel what they actually look like. Personally, I love these both, give a much more streamlined look to your head and look really good. So we've got the Kask. One thing about the Kask is it's got a nice leather strap, which is actually super comfortable. Now straight away I put this on, I can feel that padding, really comfortable, super lightweight, barely notice that it's there. Now the other great thing about the Kask is that you've obviously got the standard micro adjuster, but with this you can actually move it down for further adjustment and fitting, and actually decide exactly where you want that micro adjuster to fit, which I think is a fantastic touch from Kask. And now the Evade. So the Evade is a bit more basic in terms of fitting. So we put it on. Again, it's still quite a streamlined shape, not too much bulk. Clip the strap up. Now from the side you've got a completely different look, much longer, much elongated, very much different to the Kask. You've obviously got the standard micro adjuster, but you don't have the ability to move this up and down. So two helmets, two very different looks, both performing the same functionality in two very different prices. If I was to pick one helmet, I probably would still go with the Evade, but given that is significantly more than what I paid for the Kask, it is quite a lot to ask for to pay for this helmet. Super comfy, using it for a year, no issues whatsoever. Use my Kask now for a couple of months, generally commuting rides, out and about, and it is incredibly comfortable. The padding is fantastic, and it's because of its lightweightness, you don't even notice that it's there. So I hope this kind of short review has helped you. Look at both helmets, look at the feel inside of them, etc. Highly recommended both of them. If you shop around, you can get a good deal on the Kask. So without further ado, I'd like to say thank you for watching another review video. Further products are to come. Stay tuned and stay safe out there, people.